I went to a local Comic-Con the other day, and they had comic books, and they had video games and movies, and they had Funko Pop. But mostly I went there for the comic books, and this is my haul. The Comic-Con was in the beautiful Roosevelt Field Mall in Long Island, and this is my haul of the comic books I purchased. Here we go, 2 at a time, 2 books at a time. All right, I got 2 Batman books here. We got both free comic book day books, which I don't have. I have the originals, the Batman Adventures, but I don't have the free comic book day book. I thought it was a cool book to snag. And on the left, we have the Batman Strikes first issue, another free comic book day book, In the Clutches of the Penguin. I bought a bunch of books, so I had to do a separate haul because the video for the Comic-Con was getting too long. And I went a little crazy. I bought too many books here. So on the left, we got Batman Year 2, Part 2. This is the Todd McFarlane artwork, right? Mike Barr on the script. And this is Detective Comics. This is Part 2 of that 4-issue miniseries. This is not the Reaper, but it's got that character that inspired the Reaper, right? And this is pretty terrific. This is the one I think I was missing. I think I was missing number 2. On the right is Batman White Knight, the Sean Murphy. That's a great series. But it was a special edition, so I grabbed it. It was a special edition number 1 for Batman Day. So I thought that was kind of cool. This is all you 80s guys out there. Remember Crawl the Conqueror, the movie? So we got a little 80s nostalgia here. We got Crawl the Conqueror. They had number 1 on the right, and they also had number 2. So I grabbed 1 and 2. And I thought that was a tie-in to a movie. I thought it was kind of cool. Here's a great tie-in on the left here. The Last Starfighter. You guys remember that? That movie was awesome. Last Starfighter. It's a 3-issue miniseries. I grabbed number 1. These were dollar books. I think they were in the dollar bin. And on the right, we have Mandrake the Magician. And it's Lee Falk, famous for The Phantom. And also for Mandrake. It's like The Phantom, I think, is the highest-selling comic book of all time. And he also did, I guess in the 90s, they rebooted it. All right, and here's what I came in here for. I was looking for Batman vs. Predator, and I was psyched that I found it. Here's number 1 and number 2, and Nick GQ at his booth was telling me this is the Prestige format. So this is not the regular issues. This is the Prestige 3-issue miniseries. So I grabbed it. So we got, look at the beautiful artwork here, right? Here's 1, 2, here's number 3. Triple kill! And these are all square bound. They're not stapled. They're more like books. I guess a version of the DC label back in the day. A little Prestige format here. I did see the regular issues, and I grabbed those also. That's coming up a little bit later. Here they are. Sooner than you thought, right? Here's the regular runs. So here's 1 and 2 of the Batman vs. Predator. This is a great read if you guys haven't read this. It's so much fun. Action-packed, it moves. Kubert is on the art, right? And the pen is, the script is David Gibbons, right, from The Watchmen. So, this is a great read. A lot of fun, a lot of action, much better than you would have thought. And the artwork in it is pretty great. And then we have number 3 here. So we got 1, 2, and 3 of the run. And they came out at the same time. The Prestige miniseries and this mini came out at the same time. I guess they were more like variants back then, right? The Prestige format. But I did see a variant also. I'll show you that later. I grabbed a Batman vs. Predator variant later. Wow! Alright, these Batman Adventures. I mean, I have these on the left, number 1. But this is like a mint copy, so I grabbed it. And on the right, we got Batman Adventures sealed in the poly bag. And it's got that Topps Batman vs. Man-Bat card in it. So it's sealed with the card in it. And I thought that was awesome just to have that. It's sealed. And go to my video on the Comic-Con, and Nick GQ goes into the poly bags. Should you open them or should you not open them? And Batman Adventures there. I love that run. I thought it was a great run. Where'd that go to? 36 issues or something? Now look at this. This is awesome, man. Here's another thing I came in here looking for. I was looking for The Cult. And they have Batman The Cult. And this is Jim Starlin wrote the script here. And we got Benny Wrightson on the beautiful artwork here. The artwork is unbelievable, right? Benny Wrightson and Bill Ray on the artwork. And look at it. It's like a painting, right? It's so beautiful. Here's 3 and 4. Book 3 and book 4. Looks more like a painting, right? All right, so I'm really glad I picked these up. They remind me of the Matt Wagner monster books, the Batman monster. He did the Hugo Strange series. I don't know why, because I think these are earlier. These are 80s. This is much earlier. This is from the 80s. I think this is, what, 88 maybe? All right, and here is a Batman versus Predator. It was a I don't know if they had variants back then, but this is a variant edition. So the cover is different than the other covers. I went a little crazy. I spent $100 at the Comic-Con, so all these books came to $100. So if you put them all together, there's pricing on the books, but they don't actually charge you what the pricing is. You put them all together and they give you a deal each different booth. So I went to like 4 or 5 booths for all these. And let's see how many books we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I got 21 books. I tried to limit myself. I only went in there with $100. I didn't want to go crazy, but I spent it all. I went nuts. So I got all those books for $100. It's kind of fun con. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below, and check out my other videos.